Hi, I'm Dr. Seshikant Jonlagada. I'm the head of Department of Head Neck Oncology and ENT here at American Oncology Institute, Citizen Hospital, Hyderabad. Today, we are going to talk about oral cancers because this week is Oral Cancer Awareness Week. What are oral cancers? Oral cancers are the cancers affecting the oral cavity and throat. For example, the oral cavity includes parts like tongue, lips, hard palate, soft palate, floor of mouth. These cancers are pretty common in India. In fact, every 20 people out of 1 lakh people in India get affected with oral cancers once during their lifetime. The incidence is quite high compared to other countries. In fact, 30% of all cancers in India, especially in certain states, are oral cavity cancers. Why is the incidence so high in India? Because of the risk factors that we incur. What are the risk factors for oral cavity cancers? These include smoking, tobacco chewing, pan, gutka, BDs, and also alcohol. So these risk factors significantly increase the chance of one getting an oral cavity cancer. So how do we manage these oral cavity cancers? The initial part of the management is the diagnosis. Most of the oral cavity cancers do not get diagnosed in the early stage. The usual presentation is an ulcer, a sore spot, a bleeding spot in the mouth, along with enlarged neck nodes or neck masses. These are all warning signs that patient needs to check. Even a sore throat that does not get better with antibiotic needs to be checked by a doctor. So once the preliminary suspicious diagnosis is made, the doctor would go ahead and get a biopsy, and the biopsy would prove whether it is cancer or not. After the cancer diagnosis, then comes the staging. Staging includes getting various tests to see where the cancer has spread, like CT scan, MRI, and sometimes PET scan. After the staging, a clinical staging is given based on American Cancer Society staging guidelines, AJCC guidelines. You will be staged into stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 or 4, and the treatment would depend on the staging. For most of the oral cavity cancers, treatment would include a surgical resection along with the reconstruction. Most patients are apprehensive about disfigurement following an oral cavity surgery, but with modern day reconstruction, you can get your form and function as close to normal as possible. After the surgery, based on the histopathology, the oncologist would determine the need for any additional adjuvant therapy like radiation, chemotherapy, or sometimes both chemo and radiation together. So how can the public be aware of oral cavity cancers, and what measures can they take to prevent head neck cancers? Really, the only measure you can take to prevent a head neck cancer is by staying away from the bad habits like pan, gutka chewing, alcohol consumption, and smoking. These are the risk factors that are avoidable. Unavoidable risk factors are family history of malignancy or previous history of radiation exposure. So during this Oral Cancer Awareness Week, so let's all take a pledge to reduce the risk factors like pan, tobacco, gutka, betel nut chewing, along with quitting smoking and reducing the alcohol consumption. Thank you.